mic isn't muted. But anyway. Alright. What is going on, you guys? Toy Bonnie here. And welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I feel like I have to raise my voice during that. Alright. I think we're good to start. So let's go ahead. Alright, hold on. Alright, so, earlier today, alright, that's just a message. Earlier today, I was playing this, and so, I figured out, and I noticed, that I'm a big dum-dum. I'm really stupid. So, if you come into this room, and I literally saw it, I went in my video, yesterday's video, and I literally saw it like 5 times. I was over here playing, but there's a lever here. And I was over here playing with the glass. I was over here, you know, picking it up, throwing it up there. So yeah, there's a lever here. I'm a big dum-dum. So, oh, please don't do that. Alright, here we go. So there's a lever there the whole time, and I watched over it like maybe 6 times, and I can't believe I didn't see it. Oh, I'm blinded. Uh-oh. Oh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay. Whenever those little talk things go, I'm just gonna be quiet. Oh yeah. Oil, baby. That's what we need. Tinder boxes. Ah! Shut it. I'm not sure if we can go in here. I'm just... Alright, no, we cannot go in there. Laboratory. This is the wine cellar. Huh. I wonder what awaits me down here in these 2 doors and what that other door is down there. I'm wondering what awaits me down there. Let me just check under here real quick. Alright. Let's try and go down here. So this is... Oh, no. Blocked. can't be torn by hand or tools. Alright, so we can't go down there yet. We can't go through there. I'm gonna try the laboratory next. Alright, so we can go in the laboratory, which is where we're down into the wine cellar, which I'm not really a big fan of because I feel like there's something lurking down there in the darkness that I will not be able to see. Oh, Jesus, that was weird. How many tinder boxes I got? 5? Yeah, we'll light that. Hey, I'm good. Alright. I'm gonna ask you nicely. Yeah, thanks for the roaring noise. I'm out now. No, I'm not. Alright. Oh, that's it. Okay. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright, so that's talking about some chemical reaction. Oil.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Alright. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I am close. Calamine and ornament are a given, and cooperate binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua riga instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put any use except as detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power. Hey, who's walking around? Without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Tinderbox. I was just leaving. Alright, the entrance hall. So there's mostly nothing there, but now we have to go into the wine cellar. Now those two doors that were blocked off, those are the ones that I could...
Get away from me!
Holy hell. Oh. Okay, and of course everything is blocked off by a rock. The arcades. Alright, that's a big red door, but we are gonna go ahead and go into the wine cellar. But Jesus. Ow! Oh, ow. Laboratory and the wine cellar. Alright, now this one I don't really want to go into, but I have to. Oh, it is locked and will not open without a key. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go ahead and go into the door up here. First of all, let me just come over here real quick. Oh, what's this? Doesn't say. The old archives. Okay, it won't budge. So now we're gonna go upstairs to the archives, the new archives. And we're gonna see what awaits us in there, and hopefully we can find a key for the wine cellar. And the wine cellar it has something in there that was with his experiments. Oh, tinderbox. Ha ha. Alright, it won't budge. Alright, let's go. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate, somehow. Alright, and this game is getting really good. I mean, so far, oh no. Yeah, somehow I just want to say I'm good, but I'm not.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. Alright. Nothing in all three. Alright. hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Barenberg. This contract will region for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Barenberg is to recommend my services at the Pursuing Royal Court and within Sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. William House of Gurge. Alright. Alright, so now, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of scared to see what awaits me down in these halls. No, we went that time, yeah.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Alright, that last part said I was trapped, if you didn't know. Yeah, I'll wait. Run! Yeah, maybe I should have went the other way because I don't like steepy, dark hallways. Yeah, no, I'm good. Don't you dare. I hate when they start playing creepy music. Look, I'm begging you right now, please don't. Oh, I hate creepy music. Okay, it's locked.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright. Alstadt and Brenningburg Castle 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt. Deep within the east pursuing woods for centuries that have been stories surrounding the helmet and its neighbor. Castle Brenningburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, is a picture that can't be Albert. The area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversion, since it all certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some model twists that keep reappearing. Oh, thank God, I didn't want to go in there. Alright, that's a lesson for you people. If you see something... Oh, final one? Oh no. Oh no. What'd I do?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So there is something behind there. Alright. Whew, we got it open. And here is the wine cellar key. Son of a... Oil. Please be some oil around here. Oh, hell no. No. Ah. Oh, jeez. Whew, that's the first time I've ever seen a monster. Oh. Oh, run! Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. Oh my god. I'm a half white man. Oh. Alright. Oh. This game is getting interesting. If you're not getting to the story, I'm not quite getting the story yet, but this game is getting interesting. We just got the key to the cellar. We saw some monsters. I got hit with being low on health, but I think we're doing pretty good. anyways, the game is getting scary, and I am going to end it here. Not because it's scary, because I have ran out of time for this video, but hopefully you guys will come back for Amnesia Part 3, and hopefully I will record this again, because this game is getting interesting and a lot more scary, which is going to be good. So, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next Amnesia, or whatever video I do. Alright. Bye guys.